Hey y'all, this is Lydia. There's been a big call to rest lately, and the feeling I'm getting from it is to rest now because things are going to be speeding up very soon, and a busy season is about to come in. And this could be related to holiday season, but it could also be just in our personal lives outside of holidays, of just things starting to take off, perhaps things that have been on the back burner or have just been coasting along for the past few months are going to start warming up, blossoming, coming into a new spring, which is another energy that's been coming through hard, is like a new beginning energy or a happiness, joy, fulfillment sort of energy. And the call right now, especially with the rest and the need to rest, is to really enjoy where we're at now and to not be in any sort of resistance, but to be as present as possible to respond in the present moment as to what's asking for our attention and what's asking for us to take action on or to not take action on, to hold off. So I'm going to pull some cards from the Alchemy Elementals deck, and wouldn't you know it, we have Spring at the bottom of the deck. And I might clarify with the Fountains Tarot. I also pre-shuffled this deck, and at the bottom we have the Seven of Cups, which can be illusion. It could also be lost in the possibilities, and can also be just being in our imagination. And with Neptune so activated, this is definitely in the air. And I think it differs from person to person on how we're experiencing this. It could be we can be very inspired right now and feel like there's a lot of possibilities and there are a lot of options and feeling really abundant, even though not a whole lot might be happening in the physical realm. We might feel a lot happening in the energetic realms. But it can also be getting lost, getting a little too caught up in our heads, too caught up in our imagination, and perhaps even imagining things that that didn't happen or aren't going to happen, and working against ourselves with our imagination. So definitely be careful of that. So we have the uncreated. And again, with the Seven of Cups, our imagination and what we want to pull in, what we want to create, and really bringing our energetic realms into integrity so that we can create the uncreated. And that's a very productive way we can use these Neptunian energies we're in, is to really be honest about what we want to create, to get clear on what we want to create, and really put our energy behind it. And we might not feel ready particularly to take any sort of action. Some might not. But we're being called to focus on it and to get real clear on what we're putting our energy into that is being created, that we don't necessarily want to create if we're being honest with ourselves, and what do we want to put our energy into that we definitely want to create moving forward. And the message keeps coming through, not to work against ourselves, not to get caught up, well, I can't because of this reason, or it's not realistic, or this and that, or I don't have the money. That's not our concern. Our concern is to really be clear and to give clear signals to the universe about what we want to create, trusting that as we step forward and be in the present moment and get the prompts and respond to those prompts on what to take action on, we'll naturally and effortlessly be guided to our dreams, our imaginations, our creations, and what we want to pull into the material realms. And we're also in energy of quantum leaps. So we're in energies of the impossible happening and miracles happening. And it's really important that we don't get caught up in limiting ourselves, limiting the possibilities. Again, the Seven of Cups, to really be in that abundance energy of anything is possible, and to not hold ourselves back in any way, and also not to taint our victories or to taint our dreams by oversharing them, looking for outside approval, looking for even someone else to show us the way. The way that's being shown is to turn inward and to get that information inward and to be present moment and to allow the prompts to come as we're ready to take them, and to really trust that we can get far, very far, and get a lot accomplished with very little effort, and to really look back and to feel like we're cheating. So be honest with yourself about, one, what you are creating, and two, what you want to create. Let's pull one more. Uranus, quantum leaps, the unexpected. And again, with the whole tripping ourselves up and getting in our own way, Uranus is here to break us out of any limiting patterns or anything that we might be giving our attention to that isn't serving us. If it's really getting in the way of our destiny and really getting in the way of where we're meant to go, Uranus is going to pull us right out. And it can be unpleasant with Uranus, but it's important too to trust that it's always serving our highest good, even if it's unpleasant in the moment, to break us out and to bring us into a better trajectory or a higher timeline, and to really play around with that too. Uranus is experimental. We're being encouraged to see how high we can go, by really committing to something and to pushing it and seeing how far we can take it. And this is something that we haven't created before. This is something brand new. Perhaps not brand new in the sense of the idea, though unexpected ideas can be coming in this month. It could also be an idea that we've had that's been on the back burner that's finally getting to that point of, okay, I'm feeling it now. It's time to really put my energy behind it and to put some weight behind it to move it forward. And it might require some breaking out of some old patterns, some old habits to see it through or to get it started. But we're being given a boon right now. We're being given the energy and the motivation and even the joy and the happiness and that vibrant energy to push through and to see something through. Let's pull one from the tarot deck and the King of Coins. So being able to build whatever we want to build and to get to the ultimate. This is the final card in the Minor Arcana, and it is the ultimate stability. It's lifelong accomplishments. It's building those foundations that sustain us and have us thrive for a lifetime. And we're being encouraged to really also keep that in mind as we set out to perhaps to take some experimental risks on some ideas we have, and to really be in our curiosity and to really be open to it taking us farther than we could ever imagine. So that's what's coming in. I hope this message resonates. I'm sending love and wishing you well. Bye.